a lot of the transitions, it's even, there's sometimes, what can I say, like just sort of big lies out there. Like a country can claim, if we shut off, we'll say, for example, natural gas extraction in our country, that we've done something green. But that's not really the case if you're just piping it in from another country or replacing it with, coal-driven energy from another country or something like that. And it's something I find a little bit fascinating, even in the overall ESG world. There was a year or two ago, BP was making a lot of noise about divesting fossil fuel assets. And they basically said, we're going to sell off all of these we'll call them oil rigs, and that will make us a green company. And it's like, well, it only really is green if you continue to own them and close them down. Do you know what I mean? But if you BP, a responsible company, sell an oil rig to an irresponsible, badly financed company, that's bad for the environment, because the same amount of oil comes out of the ground, but it's done in a much messier, less responsible way. And so to a certain extent, there's possibly a lot of skirting responsibility that's gone on, where people can claim to be green by, sort of not touching the dirty thing themselves, but by still being a big consumer of it.
Yeah. And what ESG stands for? Environmental,
social, and governance.
Oh yeah, and that's basically like, for the people, I'm not sure if everybody knows this, sort of a new hot investment, like a label, right?
Topic. Yeah, it's been a way of telling people. The overall concept has been around for a long time, but it's kind of become particularly hot, where you get to tell people that they can invest in, we'll say, an index fund or something like that, but all of the kind of irresponsible or bad companies, or the environmentally harmful or the immoral companies, are removed from the index. So there won't be sort of oil, tobacco, firearms, things like that in your investment portfolio. And that appeals to people, particularly when they're told that the return will, not only will they get to be a better person, but the return will be higher. And now a lot of that is coming under question. And even people are asking, are the things that are being labeled as ESG or environment, are they actually good for the planet, good for the world, or is it just a marketing trick? And that's kind of a question a lot of people are asking right now.